Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Can we talk a little bit about this is always a good time. I think the CMAs is a good time to do like a little bit of a year in review.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of coming close to the end of the year. How's like the last year for you, 2024?
This past year has been incredible.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I feel like this past year has been one of the most, like the biggest growth years for me that I've had. And I don't know if that's just because it's like my last year before my 30s. I just feel like I've worked on me a
brag.
lot. Yeah, well, no, but I don't know. I just felt like there was like something good in the air with this year for me. And we've been nonstop. I mean, we started January 1st of 2024 and we have been going ever since.
Released a record in the summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Released an EP.
Does that feel a while ago? Does that feel like ages ago
yes,
now? It
yes.
does, right?
Yeah, I know. It's all like kind of a blur, but it's been good. I mean, we just got off the road with John Party.
Yeah.
Which that's when we were out in Toronto.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So not long ago.
Yeah.
But that was so fun. Just, put out some new music this year, but I'm really excited for 2025.
Okay, tell me why.
I just feel like this next year is I've been working on my record for a little while now, and I just feel like this next chapter for me is really exciting. I feel like I'm about to put out the best music I ever have, and I don't know. There's something that I just feel, and it feels good.
Is it because you've been in the game for a little while now that you've had hits? Your song with Justin Moore is just like, it's now enshrined, I think, in on every playlist, on every station, in every format, of country in North America. Your voice is on the radio all the time. It's kind of cool, right? It really is.
It is.
That's a great song.
Thank you.
Yeah, and your voice is so perfect for it, and we know the range that you've got. Is it because you're kind of like, once you get to a certain part of your career, you can exhale a little bit and go, okay, I'm just gonna be me and not worry about other stuff, the I don't know, the superficial stuff outside of things, maybe?
I'm just, I don't know. I never feel like I've had to like. It's really cool that I've been able to just be me through all of this.
Good.
Like I don't feel like I've ever really had to put on a face of anybody but Priscilla. And honestly, that kind of comes down to like the fans and just like embracing me. And like it was so cool when I got the call from Justin to do that song, because I was like, wow, like he believes in me as a new artist. And when stuff like that does start happening, it is like, wow, I've reached a moment, not that you can necessarily take back and just be like, oh, like, it's happened.
I wasn't saying that. I wasn't suggesting that. I'm just like, where you can, sometimes in sports, they say you grip the racket or the stick too tight or whatever, the bat too tight. If you're stepping in, kind of just like, don't grip it so tight.
Yeah. You feel like you kind of just have gotten to the next level, which feels good. Like, that's why I moved to Nashville when I was 17 years old with $50 to my name. Like,
Lord,
it's moments that when those happen, you're like, wow, I'm really doing this, and it feels awesome. You're just like checking things off that I would have you dream of, and you hope that it happens. And when it does, you're like, wow.
That 17-year-old girl who drove here with $50. I mean, the city must look so different to
you. Oh my
now.
gosh, dude! The places that I lived in back when I moved to, because I had Craigslist roommates. I was roughing it for a long time. Really, up until recently.
Yeah.
But no, Nashville looks completely different. Like the neighborhood that I lived in 11 years ago when I moved to Nashville is the nicest neighborhood in Nashville now. And it was not the nicest neighborhood back then.
So Nashville has gentrified a bit, and so have you, and we all have.
We all have, we all have. But I'm just so thankful for the journey. Like, it's been hard and it's been wild, but like, back to kind of what you were just saying, like moments happen that you're like, this is really happening and it's cool. Something to be thankful for.
Can you give me something to put on my to watch out list from you for 2025? What I should be looking for?
Oh my gosh.
New music, but is there something there in particular like that you think?
I think it's just leveling up. Okay. I really do. Like, I feel like I feel really confident with this next record, and I think it's really my time to level up.
Is it Q1? Is it when's it coming out next year? Summer or before that?
Q1.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
right after the new year.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I like that. Okay.
We're still like solidifying a date. I think it's
so January 17th. Don't say a date.
How many are there's 4 quarters. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm like, is it? I don't know.
Okay, well, forget the math.
It's coming out next year, and I'm really excited. We don't have a date on it, but I do think this album is something special.
Love the energy. Love the voice. Can't wait to hear it.
Yay! Thank you.
Thanks so much.